Addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an empty slash decluttering video. So at the beginning of the video, I'm going to show you the stuff that I'm decluttering that is not cruelty free, you know, stuff that I used up, stuff that got old, stuff that I got rid of that is not cruelty free. And this is just to show you part of my cruelty free transition and journey, just to give you guys an idea of what I'm going through as far as those types of things go. Because I told you guys in at least one of my videos that I did end up using up some of my skincare. I'm still using up some of my skincare products just because those are products that I can more quickly get through. They're not going to last me a lifetime. And there was just so much stuff that I'm decluttering, so I was trying to sell the makeup, but use up the skincare. So yeah, you'll see a whole mix of stuff. I even have a one household item in there. Moving forward though, anything related to like household items such as like laundry detergent, the sprays to clean your kitchen, your bath, whatever, anything like that, that will be on the Beauty Addict Diaries channel, just because that's more like lifestyle home type of things. But anything that you would use on your body, which I will even include toothpaste, so hair, skincare, toothpaste, makeup, anything like that, clothing, that's all going to be on this channel. So yeah, the beginning of the video will be the declutter of all the stuff that's not cruelty free, and then the end of the video will have some empties that are cruelty free. Just because I was moving, I filmed this, the part of the video that you're going to see soon where I show you all of the products. I filmed that before I moved out of my old apartment because I was like, I'm not taking empty old what's going to go into the trash stuff to my new apartment. I'm not making the effort to move that item. We're trying to get rid of stuff, so I wanted to film that part at least before I moved out. So that's why yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Now, before we jump into the video, I want to ask you guys a beauty question of the video, and that is, whenever you guys are going through your products, what do you go through quickly? Like, I noticed with Empties, a lot of people have brow pencils and makeup removers come up. That's definitely the top stuff that comes up for me. But what about you guys? What do you go through that's beauty related that you go through really quickly? Let me know down in the comments. All right, now that we got the introduction out of the way, let me show you guys what I decluttered and a bunch of my empties. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about with you guys is the Sephora Collection Daily Brush Cleanser. So I had a little bit of this left, maybe up to like here. So I decided just to finish it instead of sell it. It'd just be easier that way because it's something that I could get through quickly. So I just finished that up myself. Also, I had a ton of perfume samples. I gave some of them away to friends, but anything else that I had left, I'm just throwing out because I'm moving. I'm not going to be moving a million perfume samples to end up just probably getting rid of them anyway. So getting rid of the perfume samples. This makeup remover from L'Oreal is so old, at least a couple of years, and I'm pretty sure a Q-tip disintegrated in it at one point. It was this one or another one I had. So I'm just getting rid of it. There's no point in taking it. It's old. It's probably not a good idea to get this anywhere near my eyes. So yeah. Then we have this lotion from Bath & Body Works. So I'm almost done with it, but it's just pretty old, so I'm going to get rid of it. These are two Christmas sprays that I got from Bath & Body Works. I'm just going to be getting rid of these because these are from when I was like in middle school. So these may be actually like 10 years old. I would not be surprised if these are like 10 years old. So I probably should, even if I wasn't cruelty free, I probably shouldn't be using these. I ended up going through my Burt's Bees cleansing cloths. These were okay, but I would highly recommend that you don't buy these. It's not good enough. It's just not. I just didn't like these, but I wouldn't repurchase these anyway just because they are under a parent company that tests on animals. So I'm pretty sure that this is not cruelty free. I'll double check. But something that I got recently was a product from 365, and I got it at Whole Foods, so that is cruelty free. So I started using that. I will not be repurchasing this. So everything that I showed you guys so far is not cruelty free. So I'm gonna jump in and show you more stuff that is not cruelty free, and then at the end I'll show you some of the empties that I have in here that are cruelty free that I have used up. So continuing on, we have this Vagisil pH Balance, clinically proven to help maintain a healthy pH, you know, the woman body wash, I guess. So I got this just I thought it would be helpful, but I'm pretty sure that this is not cruelty free. So then I have this Sephora Collection Foundation, not cruelty free, and it's really old and gross. I was going to sell it, but then I was like, you know what, this is old, it's gross, it's almost done, so I'm just going to toss it. Then we have this NYX HD Concealer. So this, I'm pretty, like, there's like basically nothing left in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get rid of it. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner and the brush that comes with it. It's really old, so I didn't want to sell it just because I didn't want to sell old gross makeup. Some makeup lasts and is fine, but this is just a little too gross. So I'm just going to toss it along with the brush. So here is a product from Benigma. Nikki Tutorials talked about it in her video, one of her favorites videos, and I had to get it and try it. And I really didn't see it make much of a difference, but either way, it's not cruelty-free anymore, so I'm getting rid of it. I did use up most of it, but then it got kind of old and just like collected at the bottom, and it's like this weird gross texture, so I'm just gonna toss it. Next we have this NYX Pore Filler. So I'm gonna get, this is like all done, like I used all of it up. So I did want to use it all up. I did continue to use it after I made the decision to, you know, not support brands that have hair companies that test on animals. But I was almost done. There's no point in selling it when it was like almost done. So I just finished it and now I'm gonna throw it away. This is a Sephora by OPI nail polish. So I'm just getting rid of this just because it's pretty old. Found some more samples. So here is some Vaseline. As you can see, I've used up most of it, but this is pretty old. I've been using it for a long time. So I'm just gonna get rid of it just because it's kind of gross. These are some old pair of lashes from I don't know where. So I'm just gonna throw that out. Here's another old nail polish from, I believe, Revlon. Yep, Revlon. Then we have this L'Oreal True Match Powder Foundation. I've had this for at least 4 or 5 years, so I just need to get rid of it. And here's another old nail polish from Revlon. Here's an old nail polish from Sally Hansen. Here's a very old nail polish from I'm not even sure where, but I used up quite a bit of it. Here's what's left of my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. There really isn't much left at all, so I'm just going to be getting rid of it. Here's a mask from Glam Glow. I did use most of it up, but then it got kind of old and gross, but I used it up for the most part, so I'm just going to get rid of that. I have to check this. I'm not sure if Moderna is cruelty-free or not. I'm assuming it's not, but I used this for to clear up some scars, obviously. So I'm going to get rid of that because I'm done with it. And here's a nail polish from NYC, which is pretty old, so I'm going to get rid of that. Here's a candle that I picked up at CVS from Candlelight. I'm assuming they're not cruelty-free, but I'll double check. But I'm just getting rid of it because it's like basically done. And I'm moving, and I'm not going to move this much product. Way too heavy for that. And here is a product from The Body Shop. I used up this body wash. They have a parent company that tests on animals, so I do not support them, so will not be repurchasing this. And here is a Head & Shoulders 2-in-1 Smooth and Silky shampoo that I finished. Some more perfume samples. A very old Sally Hansen nail polish. A Pantene hairspray that I finished. And then here are 2 Almay brow pencils that I used up. I figured I'd use up the brow pencils just because they would be easy and quick, so I used those up. Alright, so now we're going to get into my cruelty-free empties that I am decluttering. So first we have these 2 sets of e.l.f. Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths. I really like these cleansing cloths a lot. I think that they are super hydrating. Why is it focusing on this? Okay, so I ended up throwing in some of my makeup empties just because some makeup stuff already came in here, so why the heck not? So, and I'm moving, so I need to get rid of this. So, I have these e.l.f. Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths. I really like these. I have 2 in here. I have 2 that I'm currently using. I keep one in my bedroom and one in my bathroom. So I really like these a lot. These are very hydrating, but I have heard that some people think that they're make your face a little bit too wet, and I will say that it will leave your face a little wet, so you might have to wipe it off. But for someone with dry skin or normal to dry skin, that doesn't bother me. I'm totally fine with that, but maybe if you have oily skin, you might not like it. But I personally really love these and will continue to repurchase them, especially because they're so damn affordable. Here we have the Physicians Formula Cushion Foundation, which is cruelty-free. I really like this cushion foundation a lot, and I think it's really good for on the go. The only thing that I don't know about this is whether or not this sponge, like what it's made out of. So I got to figure out what the heck this is made out of. Look how gross that is. So, I mean, it's probably vegan friendly, but I'm going to double check, and if it is, then I'll repurchase it. If this part is not vegan friendly, then I won't. Then we have this Wet n Wild Mega Plump Mascara. I like it, but it's not, I wouldn't repurchase this one. They have so many different mascaras that I prefer. I love the Max Volume and the Mega Volume. So don't purchase this one, purchase the other ones unless, I don't know. I think the other ones are better. Then we have these two products from Moroccan Oil. They are clarifying shampoo and a conditioner. These were really great. I really enjoyed these products. I thought they did a great job with making my hair nice. It wasn't as greasy anymore. So yeah, I think that these are great products. Then we have this shampoo and conditioner set from Philippalusi. The shampoo is to increase volume. The conditioner is longevity. They have all different types of stuff depending on what your hair needs are. I really like Philippalusi hair products, so I will be continuing to purchase these products. I don't know necessarily if I will continue to purchase the volumized or longevity one specifically. I just kind of like try out different ones all of the time. So, and I have a bunch more that I'm currently using, so I really like these a lot. So this is a large sample of the Violet Orchid purple shampoo that they have. Now I will say I did not use this correctly, and I don't really believe in purple hair products. I just don't. How can you really tell if they work? If anybody has any products that they think actually works, let me know. But I did try it, but it's not something I'm going to be purchasing, and I'm mad at myself actually for purchasing this because it was so expensive. I didn't get the big bottle because I had a feeling I wouldn't like it, but I don't think it's necessarily anything against Philippalusi. I think it's just I don't believe in purple hair products. It's just really hard to tell if it works or not. Next, we're going to talk about this e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. I'm obsessed with this face primer. I've repurchased this at least probably like 10 times. Like, I'm not even joking. I've probably gone, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Maybe I've repurchased this 5 to 7 times, but it's a really great face primer, and I'm really loving the poreless one too, but I think this is my overall favorite. This one's a little bit more gel-like than the poreless one. The poreless one has a little bit of a lotioniness to it. But I would highly recommend checking out the e.l.f. primers, especially if you have normal to dry skin. Then we have this e.l.f. lip exfoliator. I've completely used this up, like, right until the very end, and I think it's such an amazing product, and it's affordable. So I would highly recommend getting this lip exfoliator if you have trouble with your lips getting really chapped. This is a great solution. It saved my lips. I couldn't figure out how to get my lips any smoother, and then Ready Set Glamour mentioned it on her channel, and I purchased this, and then this fixed all of my issues. Then I have these 2 sets of e.l.f. lashes. I really wasn't a fan of them. Definitely wasn't a fan of the glue, and I've worn them once, but I really just don't like them, so I'm just going to throw them away. Then I have this e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. I can't remember what it's called, but I will let you guys know down below. But I just finished this, and it's a really good eyeliner. You know, I think it's like $1 or $2 at e.l.f. So I would highly recommend checking this particular one out once I figure out what the freaking name is for you. Now here's the Wet n Wild H2O Proof Liquid Eyeliner. I mentioned this in my May favorites, not because I loved it, but because I hated it. Do not purchase this. It always gets on the top of like my brow bone or something. It always comes off. It doesn't stay put, and it's so freaking frustrating. I've tried it so many times in so many different ways, and I cannot get it to work. I think the way that it applies and the way that it looks when you first put it on is great, but then it just comes off everywhere, and it just completely ruins everything. Then I have this e.l.f. Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I like this, but I prefer the other liquid eyeliner better, which I will let you guys know what that is. But yeah, I used this up, and it was a good product, so if you don't like the other one, maybe try this one. You may prefer this. It's probably just more of a preference, but I do prefer the other one. So this is the e.l.f. Lip Stain. I was not a fan of this at all whatsoever. So I used it once. I felt like I was using a marker, and I don't know. I just don't like it, so I'm just going to be getting rid of this. Then here is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner Eyeliner. I really like this liner, actually. I think I might even like it better than the e.l.f. one that I like a lot. I don't know. I feel like the e.l.f. one might have a little bit better of a tip, but I really like the formula of this. So, I mean, either way, it's an affordable product, whichever one you try, but I would recommend this one to try as well. Then we have this very gross and dirty Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I've gone through so many of these. I'm obsessed with this one. I got a full-size one. I never thought I would ever buy a full-size mascara, but this is the one to buy. I'm obsessed. Some people don't like it, but I think most people find this to be their holy grail mascara. So I'm obsessed with it. I'd highly recommend it, and yeah, I will go through more of these. You'll see more of these in my empties in the future. Then the last things that we have in here are Anastasia products. I have 3 brow wizzes and 1 brow definer. I am obsessed with all of these. All of these are great products. Just, you know, between the brow definer and the brow pencil, it's just a matter of what do you prefer? I prefer the brow definer for me just because I like my brows to be a little bit fuller. I have more to fill in. If you're someone who doesn't have that much to fill in, or if you have thinner brows, I would definitely go for the brow pencil. But if you like your brows a little thicker, you need more to fill in, this is even better because it takes you less time. And I don't know, I just prefer it. So yeah. These are, but Anastasia brow products are amazing. I'm obsessed with these. I really need to try the brow pomade. I will eventually. I've been saying that forever, but I've been pushing it off just because I prefer brow pencils. But yeah, so highly, highly recommend these. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!